My fellow Tyrians, I come to you today with heavy heart. In recent days, we've suffered heavy losses throughout our beautiful lands. The worst part about this epidemic of tragedy and loss, though, is that it so easily could have been prevented. But rather than tell you, instead, I think I just need to show you. Now, these images do speak for themselves, but some viewers may find them disturbing. So please proceed with caution when you view what I'm about to show you. And afterwards, I have a few parting words I'd like to share. After seeing such a shocking turn of events, I thank you for coming back to hear a few parting words. And I'm sure you're asking the same question as all of us. Why? Why did this tragedy and this loss have to occur? Well, the answer may have been apparent, but each of those poor lost souls, likely fearing that their pain would not be understood, they did each leave startlingly similar notes behind. Here's a few excerpts from some of those notes, just to help maybe all of us understand why. To those who may miss me and want to understand. For years, I completed story instance after story instance, and still, I remained without my permanent hairstylist contract. For years, I mapped zone after zone, and still, I remained without my permanent hairstylist contract. For years, I bought key after key after key, and still, I remained without my permanent hairstylist contract. For years, I begged, pleaded, hoped, and prayed to RN Jesus, and still. Finally, I just could no longer take his laughter, his mocking, his hatred. RN Jesus, you are a cruel God indeed. And so I bid you farewell, probably forever. So as you heard, in just a few of the final words, heartbreaking words from the souls we lost, if only this RN Jesus, this cruel and vindictive deity of random number generation, had taken just one moment to look down and see what his cruelty had done to his children, maybe all of their lives could have been saved. Yes, if only there were someone listening to their cries, then maybe, just maybe, these souls would still be with us today. And if their cries had been heard, and if RN Jesus had given just one of them the contract that was their heart's desire, I truly believe they would still, all of them, still be with us today. And they would look fabulous.